Happy Monday and welcome back to the latest episode of the Laura and Becky Show, sponsored by Redbrik Estate Agents, Ringwood Hall Hotel and Spa and Clubhouse in Meadowhall.
Hello to all our lovely new listeners and hello to all our OGs. I say that every time, don't I? Should I stop saying that?
I quite like it.
Or do you think it's just quite nice in the intro?
I quite like it.
There we go. Hello, everyone.
Well, let's just roll with it and see what happens. If you want to mix it up, mix it up. If you don't, you don't.
Can I just start off by saying a big thank you? Not to you.
Sure, yep.
To the person who let their dog do a massive shit outside my house this morning. What is that?
Dear.
Why would you not pick it up?
Do you think they forgot a poop bag?
It's enormous.
Maybe they forgot one. We've all been there.
I ain't
We've
picking it up.
forgotten a poop bag, and you're like, what do I do? Oh my God, do I get a leaf? Do I get a carrier bag?
Or go back.
Well, they should have gone back.
Yeah,
really, yeah.
Massive,
Ooh.
enormous.
What are you going to do then?
I don't know. Hopefully James might pick up when he gets home.
Or you could put a little sign next to it. Could whoever left this poop here come back and pick it up, please?
I don't know if I said on the podcast a couple of weeks ago that I mentioned to my husband that I think we should be one of those houses that has like a dog bowl outside with some poo bags.
Oh my God, I literally saw a house with that yesterday on the walk that I went on. I thought, that's cute.
Right, exactly, right? He's like, absolutely not. We are not those people. I was like, hang on, aren't they good people?
But I think you get people stopping outside your house and having a nose in the window. That's what you get.
Well, now I've got a big old dog poo outside.
That's not good, is it?
No, but there you go. Happy Monday.
We've got to say hello to a few people, haven't we?
Yes. Okay, right. So first of all, we mentioned last week, it was on a What You Up To? Is it? That's what it's called, isn't it? About Kyria and her husband buying an ice cream bike. Okay.
This was a brilliant story. He basically bought this because he wanted his 4 children to work in the summer selling ice creams and to earn their keep.
Well, Han, Kyria's friend, has an update for us. She's emailed in and she says, so just let you know, he's collected a second bike yesterday. He's dead set on being at festivals and shows in the summer. So, he's serious too. He's got 2 ice cream bikes now.
Oh my God, he's going to be working these kids hard. Like there is going to be no lions for them.
No
out playing with their mates. No on the Game Boy or whatever they play on these days.
Boy.
What's they play
All right, Miss 1980.
On Mario.
Get off your Amstrad, kids. I'd quite like to hear from Kyria's husband.
Me
I would quite like, if we could organise, just if he wants to email in and just explain his business strategy.
Yeah, what's your business plan here, Mr. Kyria? He sounds quite entrepreneurial though, no?
He sounds like a pain in the arse.
Also, we've got to say hi to lovely Thea, who was on the show last week. She's from Redbrik, obviously.
Yes.
She was out for coffee with her mum and dad on Saturday morning, said they were talking about the podcast. Her mum and dad listened to the podcast, which actually made me really nervous when I saw this. When mums and dads or parents listen, I get a bit scared.
I wonder if Thea's mum is like Thea, like dead organised. I wonder where Thea got her organisation skills from, mum or dad.
Didn't she say her mum was an accountant?
Oh, did
Sorry,
she?
I reckon her mum. Yeah,
right.
That might have been the night you were a bit drunk. Yeah, I'm sure she did. But her mum says she loves the podcast. She loves how it's women supporting and cheering on other women. And she felt very, get this, uplifted by listening to us.
Wow.
How
good.
nice is that?
Yeah. Hello, Trish.
Yes, sorry, her name's Trish. So,
Trish. I love it.
Thanks, Trish.
Thanks, Trish. You're welcome.
Mate, I went knee deep into organising this weekend.
Okay, right. So where have you upped your game?
Oh, yeah.
How have you upped your game?
There's no going back for me now. This is the start.
Oh, God.
So it started with me watching videos on Instagram of organising, mainly fridges. That seemed to be my penchant, was organising fridges, right? That did it for me. Anyway, yesterday, I thought, I'm going to start small, but I'm going to start.
Right.
So I poodled to, first of all, I thought I'd do the snack cupboard, right? Because my snack cupboard is a complete mess. If you open the door, things fall out. It's horrific in there. And there's all like half bits of chocolate and like crisp packets that are half open and going a bit stale, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
I thought no more. So I popped to Home Bargains to get all my snacks, first of all.
Okay.
So I perused the aisles, got a few snacks and things. I did look for storage in there, but there was nothing that I really liked in there. So went next door to the range. Well, their array in there of storage is great.
Okay.
I was spoilt for choice.
Wow.
So I went with some kind of like, they're sort of like see-through tub jar type things with a little bamboo top. They caught my eye.
Nice.
Got those.
Right.
Got home and mate, I've never been so excited in my life. I mean, this is Sundays for me now.
Wow.
Organising.
Wow.
Okay. So literally got all the snacks and things. And actually, if you go onto my Instagram, you can see this.
Right,
yourselves.
okay. Let's all rush there.
Please, yeah. Go and
Let's
have a
see
look.
that immediately.
I feel like, what's that show on Netflix where they go and organise people's closets and their kitchen cupboards? There's a show, isn't there?
Oh yeah, can't remember. Well, I mean,
like I'm on
Stacey,
that.
you need to hook up with Stacey Solomon.
Is she all about this?
Is she all about this?
She's
Are
all
you
about it,
joking?
right? Well, I don't follow Stacey Solomon. I
Follow.
need to, don't I?
You need to follow her, and then her sister does the labels. So just message her.
I actually thought I'm not going to be one of those label people.
Oh,
but
you
after
are?
yesterday,
Oh.
I think I'm going to be. I feel like the Kardashians.
Yes,
I felt like Chloe yesterday, putting all my little snacks in my little see-through jars and putting them in the cupboard. But
how many times did you go back to the cupboard and open it and look at it?
so many times. And even this morning when I got up, I went, oh, looking at it. Mate, you need to come and have a look at my cupboard.
I want to come and have a look. Yeah, I
Gives
really do.
me life. So this is the start. So I've done the snack cupboard,
Right.
but my whole kitchen is going to be done.
Okay.
Give me a couple of months.
Right.
The whole thing is going to be like nothing you've ever seen.
Okay, we'll look forward to this. Right, what are you up to? Who have we got today and what are they up to?
So we have got, let me just find it quickly, bear with. This is Jess from Marlow.
Oh, okay. Hello, Jess from Marlow. Very nice, Marlow. Bloody hell.
Lovely, isn't it? Right, here we go.
Hello, Laura and Becky. Happy Monday. I'm so pleased we're in a new week and I can listen to you both on my daily commute. Honestly, it's the part of my day I most look forward to at the moment. So I have a question for you. I'm curious to know what would be your death row final meal if you had to choose. We had friends around for dinner yesterday and a conversation began about this and there were some really weird choices. One of which was a cheese and pickle sandwich. Another was a dime bar, which I think is a bit boring. If you're interested, mine would definitely be a roast dinner with all the trimmings, lashings of gravy, a magnificent glass of wine, and probably chocolate profiteroles for dessert. Hope it's not too morbid a question for you both of a Monday. Would Pale Rosé make an appearance? Have a gorgeous week, both. I'll be listening.
Oh, I love Jess. Lashings.
Lashings.
Jess said lashings.
Magnificent. Can't even say the word. Brilliant. Magnificent.
Hello, Jess. Thank you for your magnificent message.
Brilliant. Brilliant.
You ain't never going to sound like Jess.
Oh, God, no.
It's a good question, though.
That's a great question. I've thought about this a lot.
Okay. Can I try and guess yours?
Yes.
Okay. I think you'd go for a steak.
Do you know what? It's actually between two, and a steak is one of them. Yes.
Okay.
It's actually. Do you want to have another guess?
Is it a roast?
Yeah, it's the same as Jess.
Yeah.
I would absolutely go for a roast because if you think about it, all those different things in a roast,
Yeah, you cover all bases.
you get a bit of everything, and they're just so goddamn tasty.
Yeah. So mine would be, I've thought about this a lot as well. I do like fajitas.
Fajitas for your death
I
row
do
meal.
like a Mexican or a steak and kidney pie, but it'd have to be like cooked by my mum or my husband. Don't know if they'd be allowed to do that. Can you request the chef?
She's dying, but I'm going to get in the kitchen and cook.
Definitely a pale rosé. I mean, definitely a pale rosé.
Jess, that goes without saying. Although, saying that, I do like a glass of red with a roast.
God.
Can I have both?
Maybe. I mean, you're about to snuff it. So I always think this is a really interesting question because obviously you think about like your favourite meal, but also, mate, if I was just about to be like, I don't think I'd be like, have some fajitas, please.
Yeah. Well, I guess it depends how long you've been on death row for. If you've been on it for years and years and you just know this is your fate, maybe
maybe
you
would just
you'd
eat all
think,
the food.
Yeah.
What would your pud be? Sticky toffee.
Yes, that's exactly what it would be. We had that, didn't we, on Saturday?
Yeah. Well, mine wouldn't. I'm not a sticky toffee person. I'm more a berry cream and meringue. So I'd probably go for like basic bitch, eat and mess.
Yeah.
But Oh, yeah.
Great question.
Or a
though,
fry
Jess.
up. That'd be quite good. Also, it depends what time of day you're about to be
This is true. Is it
injected with the
breakfast?
poison.
Yeah, is it lunchtime?
Yeah.
Is it dinner time?
Yeah, if it was breakfast for me, defo a big fry up. I do like a big fry up.
Yeah.
Maybe a croissant after.
I tell you go for everything, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
I tell you who does a damn good fry up. In fact, I'd probably say the best I've ever tasted.
Who?
Uncle Dick.
Oh, really?
Mate, he is next level with the breakfast.
You'd have to have hash browns though.
Oh,
I'd be fuming.
Yeah. I'd have fried bread with mine, not toast, I'd have fried bread.
Fried bread, toast, eggy bread, hash browns, scrambled and fried eggs.
Yeah, maybe a bit of French toast on the
Tomato.
side. Yeah.
Just all the bread,
All the
okay?
food.
Thanks, Jess, for your magnificent message.
There we go.
Right, what's going on in the world? So, last night I was well invested in this and I shouldn't be at my age. Tommy Fury and Jake Paul had a fight.
Yeah, so we were trying to figure out where you could watch it because you can only pay to watch it, couldn't you? Which is really annoying. And you text me, didn't you, sort of later on going, I'm going to try and watch it live on TikTok. I was like, tag me, send me the link if you find it.
Couldn't find anything.
No.
I don't know how they did it. How do they do that? How do they control that? But there must be something that if you were filming it, you just got immediately banned, or I don't know what happened. So I was watching it on social media, and all I was thinking was, what's Molly May doing?
Do you know what?
What's she up to?
I feel like everyone would be thinking that, like, what's Molly May and Bambi doing?
Yeah.
Are they watching?
Yeah, well, she wasn't, was she? Because Maura Higgins was
Ew.
downstairs with her sister and a couple of other friends watching for her.
Yeah.
Which is very sweet. So obviously, you wouldn't want to watch it, would you?
Well, this is the thing. I was trying to think, if I was in that situation, would I sit and watch
All right,
it?
if it was me.
If you were fighting?
Yeah, would you watch? If I had a big fight, I'm there in Saudi Arabia, you're back here still looking after the pod, would you watch it?
Would I?
I don't think I could. No, those charity
I probably
boxing
would.
matches you do.
Yeah.
You can do that. I'd never watch you do that. It would be awful.
I wouldn't want to, but I think my morbid curiosity would get the better of me. So I'd probably sit there with my hands over my face, but I'd be like, like peeking through to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it was like I've watched all the clips this morning, and Jake Paul, he just looks like he needs a bit of a wash to start off. He looks a bit scruffy, doesn't he?
Mate, who is he? I don't even
He's
know
a
who he is.
YouTuber.
Right. Didn't
His
Drake
brother,
put a load of money on him?
Yeah, $350. No, sorry, not $350.
Surely Drake can afford more
£3.50.
than that.
Drake,
Yeah.
big bet.
Cheapskates.
$350,000.
He's lost that, hasn't he?
Lost that. And Tommy Fury, his hair didn't move for the whole fight. What the hell? What the hell?
what's
It did
he
not
using?
move. How weird is that? But good on Tommy Fury. But what he needs to do, he came out with these little, is it called a dress? Is there silk dressing gowns they wear?
Yeah, I don't know what they're called.
It had Bambi written on the front of it, which was
That's
very cute.
I think Tommy Fury seems like a really nice boy.
I think the Furies, I'd love to spend a day with the Furies.
I love Tyson as well.
Yeah.
I was saying this to
There'll
you,
be a
wasn't I?
film out there soon, I reckon.
I think so. I listened to a podcast. It's the
High Performance.
That's the one. And listen to the Tyson Fury one. It's about an hour and a half. It is
a good
gripping.
one. Right. Yeah, I'm
Well,
going to
his
listen to that.
struggles with mental health are fascinating. And the way he's brought himself back, because I'm not talking like just a bit of mental health. He was
Bad.
really, really bad. Yeah. And the way he's brought himself back, it's incredible.
Yeah, should we go and stalk him? Where do they live
I'd love
again?
to. Morecambe.
Right, we could go there.
Yeah,
Go and
I'd
have a look.
absolutely love to do a bit of stalking.
So well done to Tommy Fury. Now, something else that's going on.
Mate, this really worried me yesterday. So, have you seen this thing that's going around on TikTok, this viral pasta dish? It's like feta cheese. You put it in, you roast it with tomatoes, put it in the oven, you make it into a sauce in your pasta, bish, bash, bosh, delicious.
Yeah.
Yesterday, I thought was the day for me to make it. I've seen it for ages, thought today's the day. When I got my ingredients, couldn't get any tomatoes. I went to Aldi. I went to Tesco. I went to a little Tesco, and then I went to a little Londis. No tomatoes.
Not even at Little Londis.
Not even a little Londis.
Shit.
Mate,
Yeah.
I was freaking out.
Oh, no.
So when I was in Big Tesco,
Yeah.
I went to some guys that were in the fruit and veg aisle. I went, boys, where are the tomatoes? And they went, there's a shortage. And I went, what? What?
Yeah.
And they went, it's because of the weather in Spain. And there's been
Right.
some sort of outbreaks. I can't remember what he said because I started to panic then.
Oh, you're
But it's
panicking?
I was panicking. I couldn't hear what he said. There's some sort of like outbreak with some insects or something he was telling me.
Oh, God.
And he went, yeah, we've all had a right problem getting tomatoes.
Oh.
Anyway, was voice noting my mate Charlotte at the same time, right? And I went, mate, I don't mean to panic you, but there's no tomatoes.
Did she panic?
She messaged me this back.
Oh, God.
So she already knew about the tomato shortage.
Okay, right.
So she'd been talking to her mother-in-law that day. She went, oh my God, mate. She went, look at what, the conversation I had with her mother-in-law.
Okay.
There's no tomatoes left in Asda. Oh my goodness, not even ones on the vine. I didn't. Ellie
The
and
posh ones that cost more.
But they weren't.
Not even a beef tomato?
Not even a vine tomato. Not a single tomato. I popped out yesterday afternoon and she said there were loads of tomatoes, but there weren't. They were rationing this morning apparently in Sainsbury's. Better get some so we can sell them on the black market. Mate, and I saw a sign in Aldi saying only 2 packs of tomatoes per person, but there were no packs.
Oh, God.
So, I mean, I don't want to cause mass hysteria.
Yeah.
But guys, there's a tomato shortage and it's serious.
I mean, I went to Tesco's yesterday, big Tesco's. I got tomatoes. I'm sorry to shit all over your scary story.
What time did you go?
I did my big shop yesterday in Tesco. I think I got there about 12:30, just gone midday. Got some cherry tomatoes.
What?
I actually did get some on the vine because I like putting them in my soup.
You got 2 sorts of tomatoes, two sorts.
I didn't notice any signs saying rationed, but I did scan and shop, so maybe they're not checking, but I got 2 types of tomatoes. I mean, maybe there's a shortage now.
I think the shortage kicked in at about 3 o'clock.
Right, 3.
Yeah.
And weirdly now, what people are going to do, you know what they're going to start doing? Because everyone's arseholes, they're going to start panic buying tomatoes when they don't even need tomatoes.
Mate, I am going to panic buy tomatoes. If I can find any, I am going to buy loads.
Can you, you can see in some of your neighbours' gardens, they got any greenhouses, any tomatoes growing? You want to...
Mate, do you know what? That's
Get in
a great
there.
idea.
Right.
I'm going to have a little look this afternoon and...
So do you think,
pilfering.
do we need to panic?
Yes, I'm already panicking.
Right, panic people. There are no tomatoes apart from at my house where there are plenty. Right, mate, today. Now, if you're a little bit squeamish or you don't like talking about vaginas, I suggest turn off.
I think
Pop along with your day.
Quite like a vagina conversation.
Okay, so I think I am actually going to do everybody a favour at this point.
Okay.
I think I'm going to help people better themselves. Okay.
Okay.
Now, I'm not going to say who, but I had a conversation a few weeks ago with someone and we were talking about your vagina and a prolapse.
So this is after you've had a baby where you basically can't hold your bladder anymore?
Not necessarily after you've had a baby. No. Just menopause, you get older,
Okay.
your vagina just gets tired, okay? And it just decides it can't hold all this in anymore. It's just going to let it all out, okay? So listen, I would love to say if you haven't had kids or if maybe you've had a cesarean, you're going to be exempt from this, but you ain't, okay? So don't walk around thinking you are. This happens.
Okay.
So the person in question I was talking to was walking around one day and just thought, something don't feel right down there. So she did what most of us do, got a mirror, had a look, nearly passed out and threw up.
What did she see?
Her insides coming out of her.
What?
That's what it is.
I don't understand. What's coming out?
Well, your vagina, the inside of your vagina. Your
the
uterus
inside,
or
the
your
inside of it comes
pipes?
to the outside.
Yes.
What?
Okay, right. So
Okay, this isn't what I
don't
thought
Google
it. Was.
Don't Google. What did you think? Oh, God.
I didn't think your insides
Yeah,
came
it
out. I just
falls
thought
out.
you couldn't hold your wee-wee.
Right. So pelvic floor exercises.
Yeah.
Okay. She was telling me about what happened. She's been to the doctor. I haven't had an update actually, and I need to find it. But yeah, sometimes it can hang out, and the only thing you can do is get this netting that you put on, and it keeps it in.
Hang on, I don't even understand. So what
It's
what
just
causes your innards to come out?
Well, so when you get older, go through the menopause, whatever, obviously, you know, look at the muscles in your face, your skin sags, everything goes south, Becky.
Why is it so hard being a woman?
This
Why
isn't,
is it so
this
hard?
isn't everyone. I don't want to spread panic.
So it doesn't happen to everyone?
No, oh God,
okay,
no.
right,
There's not
okay.
an age where suddenly Your vagina just go.
Dunk.
Yeah. You can hear it as you walk around.
That's me, Innes.
Oh, she's gone. Dunk. No, it's quite. It does happen.
Okay.
But let's say it's rare. I mean, I guess if you've had like 15 kids, you're going to expect this.
Mate, this is worrying me more than the tomato situation.
Yeah, well, it should. So it's quite similar to tomatoes if you think about it, isn't it? I think what we should all do now, because actually doing pelvic floor exercises, you can do it you could be stood up, you could be sat down, you could be walking, you could be sat in your office now at your computer with your headphones on, listening to this podcast. What I want all of us women to do for the next 5 seconds is a pelvic floor exercise, okay? So if you don't know what it is, which I presume most people do, but you never know, you basically like tighten your
You clench your insides.
like you're holding in a wee.
Yeah.
Yeah? So everyone do that now for 5 seconds. Ready? And clench. 2, 3, 4, 5, and relax.
Mate, what if something really weird happened when everyone's listening to that? Because if like thousands of women did that at the same time, what if there was like an earthquake or something because of it? Like, what's going on? My God, it's all the women doing their pelvic floors at the same time.
Should we do one more? Okay, ready?
Yeah.
And clench as hard as you can. Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. 3, 4, 5, and release. There we go. I actually think once a week on the pod, we should just dedicate 10 seconds of our podcast to pelvic floors. Let's stop these vaginas falling out for good.
We don't want our innards falling out, do we?
Also, I'm going to say this, do not Google it.
I'm definitely not going to. I've nightmares about that kind of thing.
You don't want to see that.
No. Can you tell me afterwards who the person was you were speaking to, please? Because I really want to know now.
On that note, have a great day. Hope your vagina doesn't fall out. If it does, let us know. LauraandBeckyShow@gmail.com.